I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back, y'all. It's your girl, Sophia Ashe Jossie, aka Fire, because I stay bringing that heat in that order. So, I'm coming to you today with a continuation of documenting my experience of getting corporate sponsorship in 74 days to help fund the I Am event series. So, today is day 49. So, literally last week, I just took a break because I was kind of over it. Just like the repetitiveness of doing the same thing over and over again, it did become very overwhelming for me, and I needed a break. And I actually wanted to relax, but I felt myself binge watching all 7 seasons of The Orange is the New Black. And I kind of forced myself to watch it because I kind of fell asleep on it a couple of times. But there were some moments that I was interested in, and one of my favorite characters on that show is Crazy Eyes, also known as Warren. I don't even know her as Susan Warren. Yeah, that's her name. I um I really like how they develop this character. Even though they first start showing that she was very out of the box, or what others would say crazy or off the rockers. But as the seasons progress, I really appreciated how they incorporated into the character her writing skills, and how she think differently, and how that contributes to her talents in writing and her creativity. And I really appreciate that aspect. And towards the later season, I really appreciate how they address the neuro diversity and the different characters that was in the prison. And I really appreciate that. I appreciate seeing that because too many times in shows we don't really see um, how characters navigate through society on TV that are neurodivergent. So I really appreciate that. And and that's something that I'm working on, further expanding on the concept of disability to not only include people who are physically disabled, but people who are neurodivergent and have chronic illness. So yeah, so I'm glad I did spend the week being watching The Orange is the New Black, cause it brought more awareness of how to think about how I can incorporate structures and systems into my program that's more accessible to people who are neurodivergent and just people with different types of disability. So yeah, so I guess it is what it is. But yeah, so I'm just working to get back into the swing of things. So yeah, and before I hop off, I want to remind you all about the Welcome to Our Healing Sanctuary Challenge, which I'm calling on you to create a 1-minute video of how you are taking care of your mental health during these tough times. This month theme is vulnerability, because the film Welcome to Our Healing Sanctuary celebrates vulnerability. And I and that and one lucky person will win a free ticket to the disability gala that I will be hosting later on this year. The eligibility requirements to enter are that you must be a member of the BIPOC community, you must be a person living with a disability, and you must live in the South Shore community. And I just would need for you to tag me in your 1-minute video on Instagram at Black Girls with a Z, so I can see all the wonderful and beautiful things you are doing to maintain your mental health during these tough times. And so we can start building community and conversation with one another, where it's based on understanding and compassion towards one another. And we all are just becoming more mentally, emotionally, and spiritually more mature when we are engaging in dialogue regarding mental health. So yeah, and also I'm very excited too, because like the whole film of like Welcome to Our Healing Sanctuary is finally finished. Like, I'm so excited. I've been working on this project for about a year, from the pre-production, the production, the post-production phase. So like this was like really like a film. Like, I really took my time to like go through all the different stage of like of the filmmaking process, of like um of like hiring people, thinking about getting props, thinking about wardrobe, hiring a stylist and a photographer, hiring like an editor, um, meeting with people to view different versions of the film and revising, working with the editor. Shout out to Bowtie. He's so friggin' dope with it. He done an amazing job, and I'm very thankful. He was very patient with me, because like throughout this process, I changed my mind a lot, because I'm a very intuitive creator, and I work from the process, or from the spot of chaos, because like just having ADHD, with my TBI, I have like a lot of thoughts, and a lot of time it be a lot of stuff rushing at me at once, and and sometimes it can be challenging for me to know exactly what I want. So like what I do is I'm very experimental in the process of creating like work. And then so I'm like, okay, let's try this and see how this is gonna happen, and see if this works, and try and see what it is. And I know throughout that process, it can be very long and draining, and so I'm just thankful for both sides, that he was just patient with me throughout this process. The film is freaking amazing. The film, I will be having a virtual film screening on May 29th, so stay looking out for that. Yeah. So, so I just want to thank you all again for joining me on this journey. Your time and energy is very much appreciated and well received. And I just want to remind you to be kind and gentle to yourself. Peace out, beautiful people.